Welcome to All Things Internet. I am your host, Rachel Ballinger. This is a show where we talk about things that we see on the internet that usually have to do with the internet, but we don't fact check or research most things. Also, lately, I feel like we've just been kind of like talking. So,
well, it's been nice.
It's been nice. Okay, so like the stuff that happens on the internet is usually like a jump off point for us. So this is most things, sometimes things internet.
Hey,
Mom,
we're on the internet.
We're on the internet. Mom, how are you doing today?
I just woke up.
Hot dang.
I'm a little bit fuzzy, which is normal. So
remember how we used to call pubic hairs fuzzies? I'm not what? What?
You are just starting this right off, girl.
I have to keep them wanting to come back because next week we don't have a podcast. Next Monday, we're doing it every other week now. This is the start. Yeah. It's every other week now, so that we're more vibed, more powered for you. Who knows what's gonna happen, but it's every other week now. So next week we don't have a podcast. I gotta keep them wanting to come back. So I gotta talk about how when we were little, we called pubic hairs fuzzies and vaginas fronties.
Well, they're in the front. So.
No.
Well, no, they're in the middle, but
no. Well, no. Okay.
Come on, you were a little kid. It was just quick, easy. But I also gave you the correct terminology.
Yeah, we always knew what everything was called.
We have nicknames for everything. The TV controller's called the Chi-Chi.
A blanket's called a biche. But listen.
Come on.
Let me speak about the fronties, please. So, we never said fronty. It was frunny. Frunny. And we asked you why, and because everyone was like, oh, I guess it's because it's in the front. And you were always like, no, it has nothing to do with that. And it was just a
lie.
You're lying.
My friend and I, okay, how that started was...
Yeah, you tell me.
Friend that's
yeah, I know who you're talking about.
An old friend.
An old family friend. You don't have to be weird about it. An old family friend.
We were pregnant at the same time. And we didn't talk openly with each other about bodily issues.
I cannot imagine being in that generation. Listen, every one of my friends knows everything that's going on with my body.
and that's great.
As it should be, actually.
Well, we didn't back in the day.
I know.
And it just came up. You mean in the front? And then then it kind of just started with fronty. I don't know. That's how it started.
My whole life's been a lie.
It has not been a lie.
It 100% has been a lie. No. Because growing up, we would be like, because people would be like, because it's in the front, and we'd ask you, and you're like, no, it was just a word we created.
It was. That area is in the front, it's at the back. If you're going to talk about your bottom, you talk about the back part, the behind. The back part. You're talking about the front part. You're talking about the front part.
Okay, so when people are
we didn't get into specifics because we know there's different specifics there. I mean, if it had to get more detailed, we could get more detailed. But in general,
yeah,
just pregnant and the front part's puffy. So that's how it's
puffy. It's puffy. The front is puffy.
Rachel, we were pregnant. Okay.
Wait, the hoo-ha gets puffy during pregnancy?
How old are your readers, listeners?
We're not for kids, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, okay.
Listen, if you got a vagina, you should know what happens during pregnancy. If you don't have a vagina, you should know what happens during pregnancy.
This is true.
People have vaginas. Let's talk about this. What they get pregnant, that when you get pregnant, your vagina gets puffy?
Here down there, yeah. Things change and things here get
the
puffy.
Whole time?
No. Things yeah.
Wait, I want to know what like in what trimester? At like near the end?
No, it was everything's puffy near the end. For some women, not all women, Rachel. Every pregnancy is different for
people.
Every woman.
We're supposed to say people. I got a tweet saying when you talk about periods, can you say people, not women? Because there are some people who are male that have a vagina. So you didn't say anything wrong. I'm going to try and be more inclusive when speaking. But okay.
There you go.
I still don't know. I still don't feel like I have the answers, but I don't feel like you're going to give them to me.
We can have a chat later if you'd like.
Why can't we have it now?
Because this is called All Things Internet, not All Things
but also, body. I have been known to educate the world, Mom.
You have, but it's not Learning Sunday, is it?
Well,
it's Monday.
They have been asking for a Learning Sunday, and I am trying to give the people what they want, and you
but
are
you see,
just
if you do that,
me.
You've got, oh man, I forgot to put deodorant on today. Okay. If you do that, you could have a segment called All Things to Do with, now what am I allowed to say? The female body.
Not the female body. Just vaginas. Just say the body part.
Okay. Funny parts. So then people will know that's what I'm listening to. Continue.
Okay.
Would you like to know the holidays?
Wait, I would like to start a new segment called Rachel and Mom discuss body parts. Okay, Mom. So welcome to the segment, body parts. Why does the vagina get puffy during pregnancy?
I'm guessing because it's being engorged with more blood.
So is it at the beginning of the pregnancy that this happened?
For me, it was
the beginning.
It's not huge. You're not walking around like, whoa, waddle. It's just, yeah.
All right. The end of segment.
Not every woman. Not every. Gosh.
Not every pregnancy.
Okay, you're gonna have to forgive me because this is
This wasn't
years of.
Yes, I know that we're learning. I've done it too. As someone kindly asked us to. They weren't mad at us. I'm not mad at you. We're changing our language. We're gonna slip up, and we're just making a conscious effort. There was no negativity when I said that. I was just trying to remind myself, in all honesty. Yeah. Okay. So. Not all pregnancies lead to a puffy vagina, but it does happen. Okay. You learn something new every day, and I love learning. I was curious to learn. Mom, teach me about the holidays.
Today is Daffodil Day.
A daffodil.
Those are pretty happy.
Follow up from last holidays, because you do such a good job of holidays that I actually have to follow through with some of them.
Okay.
Sour cream on a sloppy Joe slaps harder than I ever thought it would.
It was so good.
I didn't do it on National Sloppy Joe Day. I did it on that Monday that we talked about it. We both made sloppy Joes, and we both tried it with sour cream. Mine was a vegan version. Yours was regular. My girlfriend tried the regular version. All of us agreed sour cream on a sloppy Joe is the way to go.
It was good. Not a whole lot. You don't go and put a whole lot on there. It's just a dabble, do you?
It's like if you were adding ketchup to a burger. Add sour cream to a sloppy Joe.
It was good. It was
Mom, what's after Daffodil Day?
It's also National Good Off. Oh, Goof. I typed that wrong. It's National Goof Off Day.
Goof off. I'm going to go Big Bear later. I'm going to goof off.
Today?
Yeah, I'm going to Big Bear today.
Surprise!
You have my locations on. You always know where I am.
I know. I don't look that often unless you don't answer me. And I'm like, is she okay?
Yeah, you check.
I expect it to show a ditch and your car in a ditch. And it doesn't. It just shows where you kind of are. She needs me.
As long as my dot's moving or set at a house, you're like, she's fine.
She's fine. But if it's in the wilderness and I don't know, it's like, uh-oh.
Okay. I'm going to Big Bear today. I'll be back Wednesday.
Have fun.
Thanks.
Tuesday, tomorrow, American Diabetes Association Alert Day.
Get alert about them diabetes, y'all.
Not enough research done.
No, there's not enough. My best friend has type 1 diabetes. Yeah. That world it's been kind of forgotten about.
Rachel, you'll like this. It's also National Puppy Day.
Gotta love a puppy.
We're looking for...
No, you're not.
A family member is looking... Not me. I'm looking for a Malibu.
Stop.
Another family, but a little one.
I know what family member you're talking about.
A golden doodle.
A miniature golden doodle.
No. Someone else is looking for a golden doodle, not miniature.
Just a big gold. Who's looking for a big golden doodle?
It's just not my story to tell.
Oh, well, you're going to tell me later when we're not recording ourselves.
Absolutely. Wednesday, March 24th is National AG Day, which stands for agriculture.
Love agriculture.
All the people who work so hard to bring us our food, watch over the crops, watch over the livestock.
They have the hardest jobs.
Oh, man. It's also National Chocolate Covered Raisin Days. Thank you for the raisins, Rachel's
girlfriend.
Person. Yeah.
You could just call her girlfriend. That's her name.
Now I'm chewing.
Yeah, I told girlfriend, my mom's favorite thing is dark chocolate seas candy with nuts, like the nuts kind. And we were driving past one. She's like, and why aren't we stopping to get your mom this box of chocolate? And I was like, she's like, come on, get it together.
This is all. Whoa,
Mom.
This is all that's left. And I saved it for this podcast because it's National Raisin Covered Chocolate Day.
Okay.
Yeah, props. A good show has props.
I love it. I just loved how you said it. National Chocolate Raisin Covered Day.
Thursday's International Waffle Day. Break out those waffle irons.
I freaking love a waffle, man.
Waffles are so good.
They're so good.
Dad made strawberry pancakes for Bailey the other day.
Just
he was very stressed over it.
Why?
He was I don't know. He's never made them before. He makes regular pancakes. Regular waffles, and he puts the fruit on top. I think he put the fruit in.
It stresses out because you think you're burning it, but that burning a fruit just makes it like liquid sugar. It's like not going to be bad. It's going to be good. Anyway, continue.
Okay. Friday, National Epilepsy Awareness Day. People should learn about that, especially if they have a person in their life that has epilepsy, so that you are aware.
I don't think I know much about epilepsy at all.
Well, you know what? You could learn about it Friday.
Learn about it Friday.
Okay. You can learn about it today and be prepared for Friday to help somebody else learn about it.
I'm busy, so
you've got a long drive, Rachel.
But I start quarantining Friday for Easter, so I'm gonna be stuck at home with a girlfriend, but still just
learning about epilepsy together.
Learning about epilepsy together.
Learning together brings you together.
She likes learning too, so it'll be great.
It's also National Spinach Day, so while you're learning, eat some spinach.
Freaking love spinach.
Put it in a smoothie.
Yes. Juice smoothie. Oh, love those green ones. Get some.
Saturday's National Scribble Day. That's for people like me who cannot draw. Just scribble. And it's good because it's Scribble Day.
I was thinking more when I didn't know how to read or write, I would just scribble on a piece of paper and act like I was writing something.
Scribble.
Just scribble. I don't know why I did that. No one was ever going to read it, and I couldn't even read it. Why'd I scribble?
It's good. All right. Saturday's also Passover.
Oh.
That commemorates the exodus of the Jews from slavery in Egypt. I'm going to read this, Rachel. It's also said to refer to the event that God passed over the houses of the Jews during the 10th plague of the Egyptians, the slaying of the firstborns. The holiday is ultimately a celebration of freedom and the story of Exodus from Egypt. And it's a powerful metaphor that's appreciated not only by the Jews, but by people of all faiths. Passover. Yep. And Sunday is Palm Sunday.
Which one's that? Is that when Jesus died on the cross?
And that's his final week on earth. And that's when he came victorious on the back of a donkey into the Jerusalem. And they laid palms down and sometimes their robes. And it was goosebumps. Yeah. Okay. Oh, it's also Respect Your Cat Day. So there you go. You got them all.
Got them all, guys. We got all the holidays.
Got them all.
Oh, all right. That's all the holidays, Mom? That's it? All right.
That's for this week. Now, I don't know what we're going to do because there was a whole other week coming up that we don't have.
I think it was
April Fool's Day.
Oh, get out. That is disgusting. Don't.
We have enough fools in the world. We don't need more.
We got enough lies. We got enough. We don't need it anymore. Get it out. Stop pinching people on St. Patty's Day. Stop lying to people on April 1st. Get it. We're done with it.
We're done.
All right. Before we move on to the news, quote unquote news, just like our conversation starters.
News.
Let's check to see if we have a sponsor for today. And we do. It is Helix Sleep. Oh, a fantastic mattress and sleep company, y'all. Helix Sleep has a quiz that just takes 2 minutes to complete, and it matches your body type and sleep preference to the perfect mattress for you. Why would you buy a mattress made for someone else? Come on. Buy it that's made for you. With Helix, you're getting a mattress that you know will be perfect for the way that you sleep. Everyone's unique, and Helix knows this, so they have several different mattress models to choose from. They have soft, medium, which is what I got, and it's for like a side sleeper. I got a medium one that's for a side sleeper, and they also have firm mattresses that are great for cooling you down when you sleep if you sleep really hot, and they even have Helix plus-size mattresses for plus-sized people. Get some. Like Shaq could sleep on this business. Get out of here. So if you're looking for a mattress, take the quiz, order the mattress that is matched to you, and it comes right to your door for free. The mattress is free. The shipping is free. You don't ever have to go to a mattress store again. How are mattress stores? Never mind. That's a different rant for a different day. Helix is awesome, though. You don't have to take my word for it. Helix was awarded the #1 best overall mattress pick of 2020 by GQ and Wired magazine. You just go to helixsleep.com/allthingsinternet, take the 2-minute sleep quiz, and they'll match you to a customized mattress that will give you the best sleep of your life. They have a 10-year warranty, and you get to try it out 100 nights risk-free. They'll even pick it up for you if you don't love it, but you will. And Helix is offering up to $200 off all mattress orders and 2 free pillows for our listeners at helixsleep.com/allthingsinternet. That is HELIXSLEEP.com/allthingsinternet, name of the show. My words, I got too excited. For up to $200 off and 2 free pillows. Get sleeping well, y'all. Get sleeping well. All right, Mom. Let's move on.
I had a question. What? You said you got a medium mattress.
Medium firmness.
You're a side sleeper. What if you're a tummy sleeper? Would that be firm?
Mom, I am not a quiz.
Because I was thinking, if you have a soft mattress and you sleep on your belly, you're just kind of like, Mom, I'll go all in. You think you'd rather...
Mom, you should go to helixsleep.com /
and find out
and take this 2-minute quiz and find out. I am not them. I don't have this knowledge. They have it.
They told you. It. They said, I'm a side sleeper. You need medium.
I said, here are all the ways that this is what I do, who I am, how much I weigh, what my problems are, how I sleep. And they're like, great.
I'm not a tummy sleeper. I can't sleep on my tummy.
I'm side and back. I'm side and back. I like to flip and flop.
Yeah, a flip and a flop. One side to the other.
Yes. Okay. All right. The news. Karen said, hey, Twitter is testing out an undo tweet feature. And I went, who the happened to who? Can't you just delete the tweet? So I did, Mom. I did a little research because I was curious.
I am so proud of you.
I know. So it seems as though it's all speculation. It's all whatsy boozies. There seems to be, they're going to start a subscription feature on Twitter that's going to have several different features in it. And one of them is an undo button. So when you like tweet on your phone, it's like you hit send and it says tweet sent. And then there's going to be a button right under it that says undo.
Change your mind. Abort.
Yes. So you can click undo without having to go find the tweet and hit delete. You could just hit undo immediately and it'll take it off. So I don't know. What I want to know is if that going to take away the notifications on people's phones, because sometimes I tweet and like misspell something, catch it right away, delete it, and people have screenshotted their notifications like on their phone, like it pops up like Rachel Ballinger tweeted, and there's a typo in it, so they screenshot that and like, I saw your typo, and I'm like, is that really how boring your life is? That's what you care about? But I was like, does that take it so it doesn't send the notification to someone's phone? I want to know these things. I want to know. But apparently there's
no, you said they're starting a subscription. Does that mean it costs money?
I think they're doing a thing where it's like, if you subscribe, you'll get some features on Twitter like you guys want, but we haven't given you because we needed to figure out how to make money off of it. So
now they're going to magically do all the things we've been asking for them to do.
There's going to be an edit button.
There's a cost.
Yes. Yeah. Business. So I don't know. They're testing it out. I don't know if that's going to be a thing forever or if it's going to be a thing, but I think it's something they're testing out. Twitter hasn't changed much since it began. So sure. I feel like they're trying to figure out what to do next because the internet's always changing and you got to keep up.
Yep.
Laura wants us to talk about Billie Eilish's hair. Everyone is freaking out. Billie Eilish has always had like multicolored hair, dark black hair with a color, blah, 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 blah. She has dyed it like platinum blonde, the whole thing. And she seems to love it. And everyone freaked out about it. And then everyone freaked out because they found out that she's been wearing a wig for the past 3 months. And
to each his own.
To each his own. Listen, she had to get used to her hair. She wasn't ready for you guys to see it yet. Cool. I get that. That's cool that she can get used to it on her own before showing the internet. She changed her hair. That's
people change their hair.
Some
people get their hair cut, Rachel. And some people change the color. Some people shave their heads.
Yes. I will say she looks great.
And it's all okay.
Yeah. She looks phenomenal. She seems happy about it. And that's all I care about. I'm glad everyone was supportive.
Hair is just hair.
Hair's hair. I was like, cute. Love
this
for her.
Or it doesn't. You can wear wigs. You can go all natural on your head. Yeah. However.
She like broke Instagram. And I was like, good. She deserves to. She's great. I watched her documentary and I really liked her and I like her music.
To each their own. There, I said it right.
To each their own. Yeah, there you go. It is to each his own, but we should say to their own.
I did it right.
I know. I'm very proud of you. I love you, Mom.
I love you.
I love that you make such a conscious effort in life.
Sometimes I'm lazy.
Yeah, but if someone calls you out, you go, yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah.
There you go. Yeah. Renee wanted us to talk about Biden falling 3 times. Did you see this clip?
No. Is he okay?
Yeah, I normally wouldn't mention those. I was like, but I think we've talked about Trump falling, so I feel I also have to talk about Biden falling.
I fell. So
I fall all the time.
It happens.
Yeah, he was walking up some steps to the airplane. What is it?
And
he just fell and then kept going and fell again and fell and then he like looked down at his shoe. I was like, I want to know what happened. Poor guy, but it was kind of funny to watch. It's not funny. He didn't get hurt. So good. I was like, oh, it's like one of those.
And he doesn't seem like the type that his ego's hurt either. It's just like, whoops.
that happened.
Yeah, because, we fall.
He caught himself. He fell 3 times and like didn't fall. He tripped 3 times.
Yeah.
So, all right.
He was having a day, maybe. Having a day.
Natasha wants us to talk about how Justin Bieber dropped an album. It's about his wife. Yes. I listened to it. It's slow. It's cute. It's like, I liked it. There were some songs I bopped to and some I was just like, okay, this is a cute song. Okay. He got a little hate because it's an album clearly about his wife. Mm-hmm. And there was some Martin Luther King interludes in it. And people are like, why are you putting like Black Lives Matter stuff on an album to your wife? It seemed a little off. It was like, I think he really wanted to include it. So he's like, I'm going to include the Black Lives Matter stuff in my next album. But it just happened to be a album about his, it just didn't seem to fit. I appreciated the interludes, the speeches I heard.
It's his album.
He
can put whatever he wants on it.
Yeah, it seemed
just like your hair. You can do whatever you want with it. It's your hair on your body. It's his album. He can do whatever.
It seemed a little weird, but like I still appreciated it. I was like, okay, cool.
Do they make records anymore, Rachel?
They do.
Do they?
Yeah, they do. And they make cassette tapes.
Yeah, my jam was to go look at the record albums in the record store. That was so cool.
Mom, do you want some records? Do you want a record player?
I don't have a record player.
Mom, do you want a record player?
No, I can use Colleen's if I feel the urge to be nostalgic.
Do you want some records? I can get you like one of those crates and just get you a few records. You could just do this with your fingers as you go through it.
I do that at Colleen's house. Eric and Colleen have a fun little collection.
I'm gonna get you some record albums, Mom. Hold on, I gotta write it down.
No.
I'm gonna hold on.
James Taylor.
I know exactly what I'm getting you.
I used to have all his albums.
Taylor records.
Like, where did they go? I think I ditched them all.
I'm sure you went through a purge.
CDs.
Yeah. We stupidly go through, I'm not getting rid of my skinny jeans. These are going to come back in style, and my kids are going to want to wear them, because I'm sure my kids will be just as tall as me.
My skinny jeans are like, I'm not getting rid of these. I might fit into them again someday.
No, I was like, nah, no. When they come back around in style,
I'll buy them again.
Oh my God. Because I love, like, I have Dad's old jacket from the 80s. Yeah. I
bought him that jacket.
I love it. And
when we were dating.
You guys tried to get rid of it at a freaking garage sale. Offensive.
I also sold Christopher's Legos.
I know. Wait, what? You were dating. So is that jacket from the 70s?
Yeah, I used to get him shirts all the time.
Wait, that jacket.
I was trying to style him up a little when I was dating him.
We all did that.
Let's see. We were married in 80. So
in the 70s. I
got it before him, right before we got married.
Well, if
we got married in June of 80.
Yeah, but no, you didn't. You got married in the 70s.
No, we graduated in 77 and we got married in June of 80. June 7th, 1980.
What year was Christopher born?
83.
No, he wasn't.
Actually, he was. I was there.
Colleen was born in 86, and therefore...
his due date was 3/3/83.
Got it.
He waited 2 weeks to be born. So he's 83, Trent's 85, and Colleen's 86.
That's where it was. Okay. All right. I'm going to say
How dare you question me?
Well, because in my brain, I was like...
But I'm sitting here going, am I wrong? Am I wrong?
For a second, I thought Colleen and Christopher were 6 years apart. They're 4 years apart.
They're 4.
I was mathing wrong in my head.
Not quite 4, but 4.
Yeah. Oh, God. What are we talking about? Justin Bieber's album? All right. Apparently Rosa wants to talk about, there was David Dobrik drama. Apparently he was like getting accused of some stuff. Some stuff was being brought to light. And then he posted a video saying, let's talk about it, but then disabled the comments to the video.
Oh, whoops.
And everyone was like, we can't talk about it, bro. That wasn't the smartest PR move. You can't say, let's talk and disable the comments. But I don't actually know what was going on. I feel like he's got stuff going on. He's put out so much, and I feel he's always had the mindset of just like, put it out, people get mad just to kind of ignore it. So now more often it's like, I can't believe you did this, bro. And now he's like trying to like say sorry. I feel like he said sorry a bunch, but he never says sorry, by the way. If you notice David Dobrik's quote unquote apologies, he never says sorry. PR move. I'm just seeing it from a business perspective, on all honesty. But yeah, I don't have much to say on that matter. I don't even know what people are mad at him for. I didn't look into it. Cheyenne wanted us to talk about. Okay,
that's a pretty name, by the way, Cheyenne. Sorry, I liked it. I heard it.
It's a good name.
I heard it. I liked it. I heard it, and I went, "Oh, I like that name."
Let's see it. I want it. I like it. I bought it.
Cheyenne, Wyoming. Isn't that in Wyoming? Cheyenne, Wyoming.
I don't know.
I think that is in Wyoming. It's a beautiful name. Anyway, continue.
Let's talk about the difference in the women's versus men's gyms at the NCAA tournament. So right now is March Madness, where all of the top college basketball teams compete against each other, and there's the women's division and there's the men's division.
How come it's not called the People's?
Because
now see, that's how come I get confused.
No, you're fine. Okay.
I get scolded.
I not scolded
you. And then
I there was no scolding on my part. I wasn't trying to embarrass you. I wasn't trying to scold you. I
know.
We both, because I was doing the same thing as you.
But it gets confusing.
I understand. We're working on it. We're getting there. But yes.
See, so how did they? Oh, okay.
Okay. So there is a men's division and a women's division, and and to be in the men's, if you're a man, if you identify, if you have a legally changed
the body parts of that person,
it doesn't matter your
DNA.
parts. No, it doesn't matter. Listen, it doesn't matter if you are legally by the government a man, which means if you've changed your gender to man, or you have always identified and that's just what you were at birth. Okay, those were your.
Okay.
If you had a penis at birth, or later you've legally changed your gender to male, you can be in the men's if you're good enough and talented enough to be in the men's tournament.
Okay.
Vice versa, women's. Okay?
Okay.
So we're not talking about body parts here.
Okay, got it.
We're talking about legally you're a man or legally you're a woman.
Okay.
Because that's how it is with sports when it gets to that point. It's not whether you identify, it's whether you've legally changed your gender.
So it's different rules for sports than it is for the rest of the world.
Well, no, it's sports is because you have to meet certain requirements physically, I believe.
Okay.
Like, I don't... We haven't... I don't think there's been a moment when...
I'm not being facetious. I'm serious. It's like confusing to me.
Yeah, okay. Well,
it's
just know...
rules for this and not rules for that.
Because the thing with the pregnancy is that when we say women, there are men who have there are men who have vaginas, or when we say women, there are women who have penises. And when we're talking about pregnancy, we are talking about body parts, and that's where it gets tricky with gender identity. Is when you're talking about body parts. When we're talking about men's basketball, it doesn't really have to do with body parts. We're talking about like the men's division.
Well, then why don't they change the name from men's division and women's division to the elite and the almost elite?
Are you saying the women aren't elite?
No. I'm saying that because there's some guys that can't play at guys level, so they could play with the women that don't play at the guys level. I'm trying to put those words into what you guys are saying.
Okay. So
does that make sense?
Sports, men are usually naturally are built bigger,
right,
and have more muscles. So we do divide them based on that. That's why there is a men's and a women's league. Is because
so what if you're a dude and
different.
Athletically you can't play as well as some of those guys? Can they play on the women's really good sports team?
No, because that's not a woman. They don't identify as a woman.
Do they have a lower league?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I don't know these things.
Oh, okay. Well, sports.
I thought that was like if you're not a guy, you can't play on the guys' league.
No.
Can they at least play on the really good girls' league?
No, Mom. There's like There's like it's called like D1 athletes, and then D2, D3.
You go.
No, like because they're still.
I'm gonna get in trouble.
No, because I feel like we're not vibing right now, Mom. So there's the men's division and the women's division. It doesn't have to do with
me.
Okay, it doesn't have to do with which organs they have, but because men and women athletically are built different.
True.
So that's just what it is. Okay. Then yes, testosterone versus estrogen.
Yes.
Okay. Someone might have started taking hormones and changed their body to have more testosterone.
Yes.
And if that ends up being the case, I'm sure there's going to be an actual case where someone has changed their body to meet their gender identity, and one day they might be such a good athlete that discussion is going to have to come into play. But right now that has not happened.
Thank you. Okay.
So right now the genders are separate in sports because of physical athletic ability. Okay. So then they're put into tiers of how good they are.
Gotcha.
Okay. And same with the estrogen ones. Okay.
Gotcha.
Got testosterone and estrogen. Okay. I know I've probably said things wrong. I apologize. I'm trying to figure it out right now too. So, because you're right. It is like I can figure it out when talking about bodies and pregnancy and stuff like that. But when it comes to sports, it's like my world's colliding. I'm like, wait, I've compartmentalized this. So right now, March Madness is the top athletes.
Yep. The
D1 athletes, the best of the best.
Elite.
Still separate testosterone and estrogen. So the testosterones all play each other at the top, and the estrogens all play each other at the top. And it's like March Madness, it's the top teams competing for the number one spot, all right? But they're separate. So they're all in a bubble because of COVID.
Right.
This is what we've been trying to talk about. I'm trying to talk about this the whole time. The men's gym.
Yes.
The testosterone gym.
There you go.
Is equipped. It is stacked. They have so much stuff to work with. They have so many squat racks and bars and weights and treadmills and everything you could want in a gym. It looks like a 24-hour fitness, LA Fitness just threw up in there. All right.
Okay.
Then one of the D1 estrogen women, she's a female. She's a woman. I could say that. She's making me question if I can call her a woman, Mom. She also happens to be a TikToker. She's quite big on TikTok. And she's like, hey, I'm at the NCAA tournament. This is the men's weight room. And this is the women's. And it is a single stack of weights.
No, it is not.
Yes. So while we're over here trying to figure out how to speak correctly with trans people, I'm trying to talk about the sexism. Because that's the one I can talk about freely without stumbling over my words.
That's not right.
And so she posted this, and everyone went nuts. Yeah, Kobe Bryant's wife reposted on her Instagram and was like, this is disgusting. Because Kobe Bryant was obsessed with women's, like, making sure women's basketball was always upheld and stuff. Because his daughter was into it, and, like, he wasn't sexist. And so the NCAA responded and said, it's not the lack of money. We just didn't have room to put their weights, like to give them a gym. And so the same TikToker filmed the weight room, quote unquote, weight room for the women. And it's a giant open space. And
oh my goodness.
Like,
that's terrible.
It was so gross. It was so gross to see. And I was like, now I've been there. I've been to gyms where, like, hotels where it was like the men's gym and the women's gym, which honestly, like, I totally get, because if they were equally stacked, because women don't like working out next to men a lot of the time, because it's just, we don't feel safe. Guys are gross. It's annoying. They talk to us. We just want to get in and get out. If you're there for yourself, you don't want to deal with people, and guys are stinky. Like, it's just a thing. So I've been in hotel gyms where it was the girls, like, there's a men's gym and a women's gym, and the women's gym is literally a weight and like a yoga ball, and the guys has all this stuff. I'm like, I go over and steal the guys' stuff, because I'm like, one, you can't stop me, but two, that's so sexist. I've dealt with that, and it's like, that's just what it is. That it is gross. I think they've got it sorted out now, because thankfully one of the female D1 athletes is a TikToker, so it went viral, and
good.
People spoke
just
up.
Bring awareness to it, and
yeah, like, it was so messed up. Anyway, that's that. And then Julia wanted us to talk about how Instagram went down this week. Friday, Instagram didn't work for a little bit, and I had to wait to post my photo dump, and I did.
So sorry.
Yeah,
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. Mom, now you got me double thinking, triple thinking everything I've said in this podcast about gender. I'm like, you got to give me a second to think about it.
Yeah. You bamboozled
but it wasn't,
sometimes, and I'm like,
I didn't. I wasn't bamboozled. I was just like, hey, when we talk about pregnancy, make sure we say they and them and people. And then let me talk about sports. I was going to go off on sexism, and you made me. I am equality. Sometimes I just don't have all the right words.
Yeah.
I have to think about it sometimes.
Yeah. Well, at least you're thinking.
I'm always thinking, and I always want to say the right thing and do the right thing.
Right.
All right.
Okay.
Before we move on to questions, let's check to see if we have another sponsor for today. Sponsor. BetterHelp. BetterHelp is our sponsor for today. BetterHelp is there to help you figure out what's interfering with your happiness. What's something preventing you from achieving your goals? They will assess your needs and match you with your own licensed professional therapist. It's all online, so it's super convenient, and it's safe and private. You can start communicating in under 48 hours. This is not a crisis helpline. It is not self-help. It is professional counseling done securely online, and you can send a message to your counselor at any time. You'll get timely and thoughtful responses, plus you can schedule weekly video or phone sessions. And it's all of this without having to sit in an uncomfortable waiting room, driving somewhere. It's so convenient. And this service is available to clients worldwide. And they have people to help you with all different things like depression, stress, anxiety, relationship issues, sleeping issues, trauma, anger, family conflicts, LGBTQ plus matters, grief, self-esteem issues, they can be there for you. It's affordable, it's convenient, and it's all done online. So if you want to start living a happier life today, as a listener, you'll get 10% off your first month by visiting our sponsor at betterhelp.com/allthingsinternet. Join over 1 million people who have taken charge of their mental health. Again, that is BetterHelp. Help as in HELP.com/allthingsinternet, the name of the show. All right. Claire wants to know if you've ever had a pen pal. I did in college. I had a pen pal with a Mormon guy.
I did. I think it was requirements back in the day, when I was in grade school. I think the grade schools hooked them up with other people, but yeah. And then, yeah, that's it.
All right.
It was fun.
Natasha wants to know if you have a squirrel update.
Yes.
Okay,
yes. Go. Oh, now there's two. There's two squirrels, and they are not getting along. And I've told them numerous times, hey, there's enough nuts for all. And I put them on separate parts of the yard so that, and I make little trails so they know to go. They're very greedy. They're cute. And I have a really lazy one. I sent Rachel a picture yesterday.
Yeah, it was
cute. He doesn't sit up and eat like this. He just sprawls out on the fence. And he
lounges.
He's the newest one. Yeah.
All right.
And different shades so I can tell them apart.
Well, that's nice. That's convenient for you.
Very exciting. Very exciting.
Renee asks, since we buy so many Cameos, have you ever thought of raising the price? I'm on Cameo, and I think they're $45 if you do it on the website and $45.99 if you do it on the app. Want to do it on the website? Obviously, it's cheaper, and I don't think anyone knows that. But oh god, mine are actually surprising. I actually yesterday went on to see what other people's prices were, and I was like, oh, mine are cheap. I think I'm going to keep them cheap for now. And plus, unless I get overwhelmed, that's the only reason I'd raise the price. If I was getting like 20 a day, I would have to raise the price to be like, I don't have time for it. But right now I have time for it. And I want to make it so people can get it. And it's not just because right now it used to be like just Christmas, just birthdays. And now people are just buying them because they just like want to say hi or whatever. And I enjoy talking to you guys. So they're going to be what they are for now. And I hadn't thought about raising the price. I do like to see what other people charge.
Yeah.
And I also like to see who else is on the app. I'm like, that person's on the app. What in the world? But yeah, I'm just having fun. I wasn't thinking about it.
Don't.
I'm good for now. I might during Christmas time because I might get overwhelmed and I might just.
So does that mean you get overwhelmed so you're going to jack the price up so that not as many people can do it?
Yes.
Or are you saying, oh, I'm so overwhelmed, I'm going to make my time worth it?
Yeah, it's that. It's like.
Okay.
If
I didn't know which one you're going for.
Yeah, it's right now I have the time. My time isn't as valuable.
Gotcha.
My time isn't as valuable right now. So, but when my time is limited, my time becomes more valuable to me and my business. Cause like what I'm doing, Vlogmas and the podcast and my main channel videos, I have very limited free time. So the free time I do have, it's more valuable to me. So that's why I would raise my price. And also then during those times, it's like, it's a gift to someone else. Like people usually buy it as a Christmas gift, a Hanukkah gift.
Right.
And right now it's just kind of people buying it for funsies. So the funsies part might go away and it would be more just, and then I'll lower it back down. But yeah, it's how valuable.
Speaking of funsies, Rachel, someone had given you a Dippin' Dots Pitbull picture.
Did you do it?
So I'm working on it.
Okay.
And it will be done sometime soon.
Okay.
But I think for our last podcast,
you want to give it away?
We should give it away.
We can.
One of the last podcasts. We got to figure out how.
That's in December, Mom.
It may take me that long to get it done.
Love that.
Because I got other stuff to do too.
Love that. All right.
So keep your ears open for Rachel's Dippin' Dots Pitbull picture made by Mom.
In December.
So, well, maybe we should do that in November. So they can give it away to somebody for December.
Okay.
I don't know.
Ashley wants to know, how do you know when a video does bad? When it doesn't get views. What do you mean? When no one watches it. That's when.
But sometimes it's hidden. So how do you know it didn't go good? Because I've heard that they hide them sometimes.
Yeah, that's how it does. It does bad. The video performed badly. I don't know if it was because of me, because of YouTube, because of the time of day. I don't know why it did bad. I can try and figure it out, but I know it did bad. Okay. And that's all I care about is, did it do well or not? I want to know. I want to know. I cannot figure out TikTok's algorithm. I cannot figure out what videos are going to do well and which ones aren't. That one just blows my mind every time. Julia says, okay, please, what is one financial tip that you wish you had learned sooner? I might say mine. When you turn 18, get a credit card and only pay one singular credit card, and do not put money on it that you cannot immediately pay off. Do not pay off in little increments. Buy a coffee once a month and immediately pay it off afterwards. Build your credit now. Do not go crazy. Don't be like, oh, I'll put it on the credit card and pay it off later. No, you will be paying interest. You will be paying more on interest. Credit cards are not scary if you use them correctly. Get it at 18. Just once a month, take yourself on a coffee date, buy that coffee, have it charged to your car, immediately go on the app to the card and pay it off. And your credit will be beautiful when you're in your early 20s, and you will never have to deal with that. Don't be like, I really want to do this thing. It's $1,000. I only have $500. I'll put it on my credit card and slowly pay it off. You will be paying interest. You will be paying more in interest than what the thing was actually worth. Don't spend money unless you have it, and get a credit card. And Jessica gave me this piece of advice, and I'm so mad at myself for not taking it. She was like, she got a credit card young and just put her phone bill on it. And then she paid off the phone bill. The credit card paid off the phone bill, and she immediately paid off the credit card every single month. And her credit, that woman has beautiful credit. And I'm so mad I didn't take that piece of advice. And then when I wanted to buy my house, my credit was crap, and now my interest rate on my house is crap. It's all linked. It's stupid that we have to have credit. I hate the entire system, but it's something you need to have. So do it. Don't let anyone else have your credit card. That's also a thing. Don't let anyone else have your credit card. But yes. And then also, if you have savings, always save. If you have savings, I would suggest getting a savings. I like normal big banks to like deal with a lot of stuff. But if you have savings that you're not going to touch, I would suggest an online bank. There's like different online, but it's just online. They have no stores. It's like Ally or things like that. Their interest rates on their savings accounts are higher. So your money sitting there will just make more money than if it was sitting in a savings account at like a Bank of America or Chase or something like that. So think about a savings account on one of those online banks, not something like Bitcoin or something. It's literally like there's a bunch of online banking companies. And their interest rates, they give you more money in your savings account because they don't have to spend money on employees and buildings and stuff. So I gave you two pieces. Get a credit card at 18. Don't spend money you don't have. And do online savings accounts. There. That's my stuff. And I don't think my mom has anything else because I'm better with money.
It took a lot. Well, we also lived differently than you.
Yeah.
We could live different. You can live differently than we did.
Yes.
Where
the credit card one
had
is
nothing and 4 kids to feed, clothe.
Don't have more kids than you can afford.
No, the kids don't need to have everything.
Yeah, that's the one.
They don't need to have everything, and do with what you have. You make the best of what you've got, and if you want something different, if you are young, you don't have kids, you're just like, how do I secure myself for the future? Build your credit now. Don't spend the money you don't have. Yeah, and build your credit doesn't mean what you think it means. It means what Rachel's saying is you pay off the balance
all your stuff
every month.
Every month. Don't get into debt. Avoid it. Don't go to that concert. I know you want to.
I know.
Don't go.
Yeah.
I saved my money. I've had 0 and I've worked my way up. I worked 3 jobs at one point, and I'm so mad I didn't build up my credit. I always had a savings. I didn't have credit, and Oh, that makes me angry that I didn't do that.
And see, and our era was don't do credit, always pay cash.
Yeah, which
always
was
pay
stupid.
Cash. And then, then you had no credit either.
Yeah.
So
that's all.
Yeah.
And another one. Sorry. I love talking about this because the world doesn't teach you.
The
world doesn't teach you.
You learned some of this in your economics class, though.
Oh, yeah, I was an AP Econ and I loved it. I got, I think I got a 4.
Great teacher at San Marcos.
Yeah.
Let's give kudos to where they belong.
Okay. Yeah. I took the AP micro econ test and I got a 4 on it. So I'm knowledgeable on it. Another thing. Okay, so when you go into Macy's or Target or any big store, they're like, would you like to apply for a credit card? You'll get 20% off, blah, blah, blah. Don't do it. Don't do it because they're going to check your credit and it hurts your credit score. Every time someone checks your credits, checks your credit, it hurts your credit score. You can check your credit on Credit Karma. Go to creditkarma.com. This is not sponsored. But I just know these things. Check your credit. You can check it on Credit Karma, no dings whatsoever. But if you're signing up for a credit card or whatever, and they're like, we have to check your credit, it will ding your credit. So don't apply for a bunch of credit cards. DirecTV is one that does it. I think when you sign up for internet, they all check. There's sometimes you have to do it, like when buying a car or buying a house, or when you do have to sign up for your one credit card. They will have to check your credit, but don't ding your credit for 20% off your next purchase at Target or whatever.
And then when you go to your credit scores, look it over because there's errors and you can fix those.
Yes. Yeah. Creditkarma.com. Credit is spelled with a K. It's credit is spelled with a K and then karma obviously with a K as well. Don't sign up for those. Don't see if you apply. Don't do it. It dings your credit for no reason.
$2, Rachel. I can save $2.
No, don't do it. It'll ding your credit. Don't ding your credit. All right, I'm done.
You need to have a talk with your father. Okay.
Oh, I know.
What? I can save 10 cents?
No, don't do it.
Don't do it.
Debit cards are different than credit cards, by the way. A Target debit card doesn't ding your credit.
No.
Target, I actually think the Target debit card is a really cool thing. You just get 5% off and it comes directly out of your bank account. So it's not, you never pay interest. There's no credit involved, but you save 5%. Right. Well, you can do that one all day long. Do that one. Don't do credit cards. Get one and stick with it. Because the longer you have it, the more your credit goes up. Because it's you've been with one company for a really long time. Okay, I'm done. I gotta leave. I'm gonna talk. I could talk about finances for hours. I love you. Mom?
I love you.
Do you have anything to add?
No, the eagle hatched.
But didn't it die?
The eagle on Decorah?
Someone tweeted that the eagle hatched but died. No. They might have been lying. I
don't have my phone with me. I haven't. Well, I had Bailey for a few days, so my whole life was Bailey.
Mom, I don't like that I'm the one that told you that news. Oh no, they might have been lying.
But then there's also eagles in no, not Decorah. Decorah's the one. You mean in my Sauces Channel Islands?
I don't know. I saw a tweet.
I know two. I know 3 baby eagles died in Catalina or Long Beach or somewhere over there.
That might have been what they were talking about.
The Ravens got them.
Oh no. How do I find it? Bald Eagles, 8 streams.
It's Sauces Channel Islands, like a sauce, like a tomato sauce.
Sauce Bald Eagles Channel Islands?
Yeah.
I see a mom.
Okay, but you look in the comments and it would say if they're died or not, or I'm so sorry, or comments, or she's still sitting on the nest, poor girl. That's what people would say.
It says 2 eggs broke on.
We knew that. No, the comments. That's just
featured comments.
No, go down further where people are.
Okay, comments. Feeding time was 18 minutes ago.
No.
Okay. Oh, we're good.
You scared me. I
don't know what that tweet was about then.
No, there were 3 eggs that were a day away from hatching, and the dad kept calling for the mom. Come relieve me, come relieve me. And she didn't. And he had to leave the nest to go get some food. And the ravens were waiting. They said ravens. I think they're crows. But bam, they went in and just ate them all.
Dang it.
That was sad. That was so sad. But that's kind of why I like this channel, explore.org, not sponsored, is because you see life and death. You see the way the world is, that in the animal kingdom.
Yeah.
Oh, but I'm glad our island little bird is still there.
Me too. All right.
And next week, or this week, I think the ones in Decorah hatch.
Okay.
So that's exciting. Oh, Rachel, you got
this
me
This has been an episode of emotions. There was confusion. There was stress. There was trying to make sure we didn't say things wrong, but wanting to be right and understand. There was anger at sexism. There was financial scurry. There was chocolate-covered raisins. And then
dark chocolate-covered raisins.
Dark chocolate. There was possibilities of birdie deaths. I'm going to leave. This is a long podcast, and I got to go.
I love you.
I love you so much.
Drive safe.
I will. You want to take us out?
Sure. We'll see you in 2 weeks on All Things Internet.
Thank you for listening to this week's episode of All Things Internet. Please make sure to like and follow our podcast on whichever platform you're currently listening to it on. And make sure to follow us at Podcast ATI on Twitter, where you can ask questions and get the latest updates on our show. We love you. Thanks for listening. I'm Rachel Ballinger, and this has been All Things Internet.